Okay, welcome back. You are on video 2 of our Google SketchUp tutorial. So far, we have drawn our bathroom that is 8 feet by 7 feet, and we've put our opening for our door. In this video, we're going to work on placing a window, and we'll start putting some fixtures into our bathroom, such as a toilet, a sink, a vanity, a bathtub, and a linen closet. So, first thing we're going to start with, we are going to put a window in here. Windows are pretty simple. We'll just jump right into it. We don't want our window to be quite as wide as our door was, so we're going to create a window that's 2 feet wide. And to do that, we're going to use our tape measure again. So, like we did when we placed this door opening, we're going to create another guideline. So we're going to reference it from here. From there, I want to come up 2 feet. So remember from what we did before, we start dragging the line up, and then we can just key in to our little box down here. It tells us the length. We're going to go straight up. We want that to be 2 feet. So 2 feet, and hit enter, and we should have, computer works. Oh, I want to go from there. Apparently I moved something around 2 feet. Enter. Okay, it's not working. I'm going to pause. I'll come back to tape measure. Starting from here, up 2 feet, 2 feet. There we go. If something doesn't work, I just simply went up to the select button. I turned my drawing tool off, and then I started again. All right, so our windows aren't real bad to draw. We're going to use our rectangle tool again. Just like we did on the door opening, we're going to start at one corner and go to the other corner. We've made a rectangle. Now, we're going to zoom in a little bit. So use your middle mouse button, and we can zoom in. Zoom in, okay? Then I'm going to put a line right down the middle, and SketchUp is a pretty smart program. If you hover over this little line segment, notice it's going to give us the midpoint. So I'm going to start there. So I just clicked, move my mouse down, I click at the other end. My mouse is acting kind of weird here. And just like that. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's go right click, and we'll just go ahead and erase. All right. I need to turn that drawing tool off. Okay. Hopefully you can learn by my mistakes. We'll use our line tool now. Again, starting at the very center, that midpoint, we'll draw a line down there. We just click to start, then drag, then click again. And I'm going to go ahead and remember to turn my drawing tool off. Now we can zoom back out. Now it looks like we've got a window in that area. Okay, that's our window. Well, let's go ahead and finish our door at this point. So if you want to, at this point, you could pause the video, and you could go ahead and put your window in. Remember, that's a 2-foot window with a line right down the middle. This would be a great spot to pause and go draw your window. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you have had some success in getting your window in place. Now let's go to our next step. Let's go ahead and draw a door. Okay, drawing of door is a matter of using a couple tools. We're going to use the rectangle tool as well as the arc tool to create the symbol like we learned about when we did our sketching. So let's go find our rectangle tool. And typically when we draw doors in rooms, if you think of your rooms in your house, generally doors open into the room that you're going into. So that's how we're going to draw this. I'm going to use my mouse button. I'm going to zoom in because I want to start my rectangle at the corner of my door opening. So click and drag, and I'm going to create a rectangle to represent our door. Now I want my door to be 1.5 inches. We go comma, and we want it to be a 30-inch door or a 2-foot 6-inch door. It's the same thing. I'm going to use 30 inches this time. 30 inches, hit enter. Drew my door the wrong way. Well, guess what? We can use our undo tool to undo that. Let's go back to Mr. Rectangle tool. Draw a rectangle, okay? Now, if I pay attention to what I have going down here, it tells me which one I should do. I guess I wasn't paying real close attention. Notice the first number is 2 feet 4 and 3/16 inches. The second number is the smaller one. So if I pay attention, I can go 2 feet 6 inches, add a comma for my second number, and that's going to be 1.5 inches or 1.5 inches. Now if I hit enter, there is my door. That looks a whole lot better. All right, now we want to create the arc. So it's the swing of our door. When the door swings open, remember this is our hinge point, it swings open. So we're going to create an arc in here. So here's our arc tool. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth tool down. We'll just use this top arc tool, okay? Top arc tool. So we're going to draw a line that starts at the door opening all the way to the other end, and then we're just going to swing our arc so it ends up right there. We have created a door opening. Kind of looks like what we did. The only difference here, our door is straight open versus a diagonal. We could do a diagonal. It's more work than we need to. For the sake of what we're doing inside SketchUp, this works just great. All right, so we want to make a component out of this door, because if we need to draw something and we want to save that door for future reference, we might as well take advantage of what we just did. So you can take your mouse, and if you drag from right to left, it will select everything that it touches. Uh-oh, I'm getting something funky there. I'm going to undo that. I don't want that. Click elsewhere, and I'm going to drag down until I get everything that it touches. Oh, I still don't want that. All right, let's try the other way. There's another way to do this. If I select here and I drag there, everything that's encompassed by that, it has to be completely encompassed inside of that square. Dragging it left to right, that selects that. Now, remember one of our tips from the intro. Right click is one of our best friends. So we right click and we want to make a component. And we're going to learn about components in the next video, but we want to make a component. We're going to save this for future. So we're going to call this door 2 foot hyphen 6 inches. We know we have a 2 foot 6 inch door, and we can just click OK. Click elsewhere. If we zoom out a bit, we can start to see we've got our room, we've got a window, and we've got a door. Couple things before I let you off on this video. If you should take and push your middle mouse button by chance, sometimes we make that mistake and it starts rotating things. How do I get back to a flat view? Remember what we said, we want to work in 2D space. The best way is go right back over here to our scenes menu. Okay, go to our scenes menu, click on that. Let's go ahead and click back on the top view. That clicks us right back into a two-dimensional scene. So we should have our walls made. We've got some markers there, and at this point we can actually click on each of those guidelines. When they turn blue, hit your backspace bar and we can get rid of them. We really don't need them anymore. That helps clean up our view. Now we can go ahead and save, and that is saving it right now to our Google Drive, and that's video 2. You should now have a floor with walls and a door and a window. We'll see you in the next video.